あなたのために日本の輸入ビデオゲームの楽しみな時間 bn-game.com
Hi everyone, this is Bobby from bn-games.com, and we're here doing another original series of Region Locked. The original series, I think I need to make that very clear. And we're here playing Real Robot Regiment.
Still working on a graphic.
Pending next year. And this is a PlayStation 2 game. It features many robots from many series, most of which I've never heard of. Mike, you're the best judge. Have you seen even half of these that are on the cover?
No,
well, aside from
I think
Burning
a lot
Gundam,
of them are
actually
stuck to Japan.
I would be the better judge of it, because a lot of them are popular ones. I mean, I don't know the names of them specifically, but yeah, I do know most of them are the more popular ones.
I know that one, that guy right there.
Oh yeah,
I've seen him.
He's in an anime.
They're all in an anime.
No, so
hey Bobby, that one should be your favorite. It's got yo-yos with spikes.
I
that one's in a Transformers.
No. That one, I think.
That's a samurai, I think. Kinda.
No, the last one.
Dark Gundam. No, that's not Dark Gundam.
Yeah, that was
Dark.
No, that was Dark Gundam.
That was Dark Gundam. There's Master and there's
Dark, Master, and Burning.
Yeah, he's right. He's got it. Yeah, because some of the.
Well, no,
yeah, what kind of Gundam fan are you?
No, I don't recognize him without his tentacles.
You should have recognized it immediately.
Ooh, 1-0.
So this game came out in 2001 in the very early PlayStation 2 life cycle. I originally wanted to write this game off as a really bad budget robot game, but like I said, it's early PlayStation 2, so you kind of have to give it a little credit for being what it is. Because you can play something like, what was Battle Assault 3?
Featuring
Gundam Seed.
Yeah.
You look at that versus this, and you say, what the hell happened? And it just comes down to that it's an early PlayStation 2 game, and I'm sure a lot, if not most of the budget went to licensing.
Yeah, no, and something like this is massive licensing because, I mean, they're using different series, and Gundam alone is one that's really hard to get a license for as far as, you know, the budget cost, because it's just one of those licenses that it just costs so much because it's so popular. I mean, they know it's going to draw in money for it, so they obviously figure they can afford it.
So, as we do not speak Japanese, I do not know what the story is. I don't know what's going on.
Some robots were pissed off and decided to fuck shit up. There, done. That's all the story you need.
The problem with these crossover games is the stories are usually convoluted, where you have elements of every series and nothing quite adds up or mixes right.
There was a time rip somewhere, and they all went through the time rip.
No, look, no, it's not even really that.
That's actually the story for Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3.
Actually, that's exactly what I was going to get at, is, like, if you look at Dynasty Warriors Gundam, the way the characters from the different series themselves involve with each other, it doesn't match up. It doesn't line up. It just doesn't make sense.
That Another Century one? That is Another Century off the PS3?
Another Century episode.
There's a dimension shift. That's how the different robots.
Yeah, well, that one was written specifically like that, though. Where these, it's kind of...
Real quick, before Lucy thought the guy in the blue suit, I dubbed him Japanese Red Foreman. Wow. I don't know what he's doing. He's always angry. He's always got the Red Foreman scowl. Go on.
Yeah, no, but no, I mean, that's one of the problems. There's just these crossovers like this, or Super Robo Wars or Tizen. They're all ones that the stories very rarely make sense once you get to the crossover characters, or when the crossover characters start to interact. It's something that doesn't quite make sense. Where, like, Another Century, that one was specifically written to be kind of a fusion of different series, but still within, you know, the Gundam universe. You know, because it's just crossing over between the different centuries, like UC, After War, something like that, as far as Another Century. But a game like this, it's just one that, yeah, it's
dumbass.
Just...
How do you say dumbass in Japanese?
Baka.
Every time he comes up to me, you say that. Sorry.
Hell no.
Well, as you can see, it's a beat 'em up. It's actually co-op. You could do co-op, but I played this on my own, and you can switch between the robots.
Why do I hear the Benny Hill theme right here?
It could have been. And you'll notice that you can tell like the age of the anime based on the sprite of the pilot.
Yeah.
So you got these guys that have this speed racer thing, and then later you'll get like
you have the early '60s versus like the early '90s to the mid 2000s.
You'll get like some that have they remind me. I can't remember the name of the anime, but you can kind of tell the generation. I will say, as far as a crossover is concerned, it is very Gundam Wing heavy. Very Gundam Wing heavy.
Yeah, well, when they
I would expect that.
When they use a Gundam, when they usually use like a Gundam one, Wing is usually because it's still the most popular, probably next to like Seed. It is the one that, of course they're gonna use Wing the most. I would say, I mean, out of any series of Gundam, Wing is still probably the most popular of all of them, with Seed coming in second and probably 00 in third.
You wouldn't say the original is and we're not only talking about America. In Japan, you wouldn't.
No, I'm talking
say
about.
I
mean, I know all of the series, and as far as the original goes, I mean, it's definitely up. It's higher on the list than I would kind of give it credit for, but. No, Wing is obviously the most popular. Seed became huge, which is still why it's like the second. 00 is still real big. I want to say it's kind of because it's the newest one. Well, now the second newest one, but still, I think the original series, in a sense, the original series kind of still comes below its spin-offs. Because there's like the 08th MS team, there's Stardust Memory, and what's the third one? Because there's a third spin-off of it that's all in the same universe that is the same timeline. And the original series, actually in popularity, I would still probably say falls under those, which is kind of sad, kind of weird, but...
I'm sorry, it doesn't hold up anymore. I've tried watching it recently. It's like original Transformers, sir.
No.
Like, it does not hold up.
As far as the story goes, I would say it holds up. The art style, unless you watched it as a younger person, then I can see how it wouldn't hold up.
The story holds up, and so do books, but the animation does not.
No, that's what I'm saying, because you never watched it when you were younger.
And he also reminds me of like a really crappy looking
well, that's what I'm saying. You didn't watch it when you were younger. If you watched it, like when I watched it, I think I was 13 the first time, and I could still appreciate it for that.
Didn't have Death Sight, don't care.
It had gun cannon and gun tank.
Doesn't really care about that.
You don't even know which ones I'm talking about.
Those are pretty good.
I could say gun cannon. Okay, that one's
the gun tank.
But gun tank, dude, it had chain guns for arms and these two giant fucking navy cannons.
Did it have a laser sight?
Dude, it had.
Did the main character who dubbed it?
Dude, it had like 150 millimeter cannons on each shoulder. No, fuck Death Sight. It blew Death Sight.
Did he have long hair?
That thing would actually fuck up heavy arms, dude. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I never liked heavy arms because Mr. Emo in the cockpit.
Patrol. Flip his hair.
I'm so tired of war.
I want to kill myself.
Dude, it had fucking massive cannons out of its shoulders.
I'm a clown who's pretending to be Arnold.
I actually still have the figure of that one, too.
This is like turning into really Gundam heavy. Although, like I said, it is a Gundam heavy. I mean, I'm playing as Wing Zero. In fact, I chose him pretty much because the game is really easy.
Actually, I have gun cannon too.
There's
both.
Well, I have the 7.8 with a full dress up.
Mm-hmm. There's no challenge. Hey, game.
We're still talking about Gundam.
I know. Everyone's like, man, what guys in Gundam? There's other robots, and yes, there are. But I don't know where they're from.
If no other robots count.
I know two of them are from Mazinger. That's the only two I recognize from this.
Oh, Marco's looking at
these two. I was looking up to see.
I want one Zygarde.
These two, I'm.
You know what? You're probably right.
80% convinced are old Super Sentai.
They all look like Super Sentai on some level.
This one in particular.
Jetman's gonna show
that one
somewhere.
might be. This one, I know which one it's from. I can't think of the name. And the one Dygard, it sounds
So
it
these
sounds
are
like it might
these are
be.
Mazinger,
yeah,
and that's Mazinger Z.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
positive
recognize, I
about
recognize
these
those
two.
from the figures, those giant
If
models,
anyone's
No, this is
confused,
why-
we're looking through the instruction book,
as talking.
and these two are
'Cause the gameplay
Ultra
gets
Satsu
boring.
ones.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
You can't even control the direction of that cannon
No,
when it's
you
firing.
well you no you actually you point him and then you press the special button and then it just fires.
But you can't just
So
like,
you can't change
wave
the direction
it.
when it's going.
Yeah,
No,
that
that's
sucks. Yeah.
But like there's almost no challenge to this game. It's super easy. And there's Japanese Shredder. I don't know where he's from. I know there are gonna be people who love some of these and they're gonna get mad and they're gonna the comments like,
There's your creepy little girl.
oh, damn right. And, one of the things I hate about this game, I know it's an early critique, but they take these stills from the animes and they Photoshop them out of the cartoon and then they put them in the backdrop. And I cut out most of it because there is a ton of text. I mean, literally, if you're actually trying to read it, I imagine if you read Japanese well, it's still going to take you 20 minutes at some points to get through all the exposition. And
Baka.
I gotta say this one I can swear is probably like Robotech or Macross.
that's definitely not Macross.
No, that's not the original.
It's,
That's not the
it's
design.
not a jet.
Well, his wings are there, but
Well,
that's about it.
Newer Macross are no longer jets, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of the Macross,
But
they have like different units that can turn into
That's
and-
wrong.
tanks and shit.
And
That's wrong.
here's something about how you're saying, that this is
So it's
Gundam
rad.
heavy. It's like
It's
there's
half and
like
half.
maybe 3 pages of other ones, and then it's like 4 pages of Gundams.
Yeah, like
So I mean, yeah, no, it's basically Gundam with a little bit of other stuff.
It should be
Gundam
called.
and Friends.
It should be called Gundam and Friends, or Gundam and Friend. Gundam and Pals.
Like I said, it's so I picked this game up for about $20. It goes anywhere from 25 to 30 average on eBay. That's probably the only place you're gonna find it, unless you go to like Yahoo Japan auctions or something. Would you pay? Would I recommend paying that much?
I like how
No.
you can fly in space, but you can't fly down a freeway.
I also like how Wing Zero's too lazy to walk.
Yeah, you're just hovering everywhere.
He can stand.
And all I'm doing
No,
is
he's still
pressing the
hovering.
fire button. Look, left, right. You know, it's like there's no challenge. Like I said, no challenge whatsoever. And then the big beam from nowhere. I think I only came one point. I almost died now just because I was getting lazy. But like I said, it's not difficult on any level. It's expensive for an import game that's early generation and, quite frankly, not very good. I mean, like I said, I can only give it so much for being an early release. But at a certain point, as a collector, unless you're a fan of these robots,
And even then,
yeah,
really,
you gotta be like, unless like you need to have every version of Wing Zero custom that was
Right now,
ever
Mike
released.
wants 3 copies.
And
There's not
And-
enough. There's not enough red, and there's no dragons.
Dude, you got the red funnels right there.
yeah, that's true.
No, but they're not. It's not red enough. For
But it's just a robot.
It's-
that's
instead
the
of
fact.
playing this, you're better off playing Super Robot Wars, which
Mike,
is
you're a vampire because you like red too much. Just have that fun.
Yeah, that might work. Yeah. Blood. Red.
Twilight did have 1 token black vampire, so.
Mike, you fit the bill.
I don't know what you're talking about. I only saw the first Twilight and just like, no, I'm good.
All right, let's not even go there.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, and Duo's always strapped into his Gundam, even when he's at headquarters talking to people.
Correction. Hero.
Hiro?
Hiro Yui.
Hiro.
Hiro Yui.
You're saying it very Americanized.
Hiro Yui.
Timmy, correct
Hiro.
us all. Do it now. Hiro?
You said it right.
Yay! I win! What do I win?
You get this. Used. Used Marco.
Luigi? Oh yeah, he is Luigi.
Muffin top included.
You want- oh, I have the Luigi cap.
With his clip-on tie.
Oh, Halloween can't come soon enough.
I have a Luigi cap from our promo. And mustache. Oh, you can have the mustache.
And by
He can
by
have a
he
mustache.
comes with accessories.
He can have a
He
mustache.
comes with the hipster glasses and a clip-on tie.
It is the year of Luigi.
The
God
damn it!
We're dating the video.
The green Wally tie is sold separately.
Wow.
He still hasn't figured it out. The internet, he still hasn't figured it out.
I know. I
Anyway.
just gave it away.
Going back to
Have you figured it out now? Did I give it
I
away?
don't want to talk about it.
so you do get these special moves that will destroy practically anything. I'm flying around as the Japanese shredder, and that
thing is fast.
it's fast, but it kind of sucks. I don't know.
You know what it kind of looks from that angle? It looks like the fucking, I think it's the Rose Gundam from G Gundam, the French one.
You're precisely right.
I kind of get this like it's a
Neo France.
It's like a ladybug.
Bobby, stop attacking the Tachikoma.
That's
What did it do to you?
And then she's always yelling every time she comes up. She's yelling at it.
You would imagine if she were yelling, she'd fog up her visor,
That's true.
but she doesn't.
That's special space glass.
Dude,
Does she
dude,
Windex?
dude, I think that's a guy.
Oh,
Mm.
man.
I thought it was the major. It was like, it's like, dude, she was a space pilot.
If you want to go that, look at Hero and then look at the guy, and it's a guy.
Like,
dude.
I'm just rolling around. I was bored. I'm really bored. Just wait for it. You'll see. It's like I'm just going around, firing the gun. Then
I swear, I just hear the Benny Hill theme.
it wouldn't match. I might even put it in. Left, right. And I'm just hitting the fire button because the melee for him sucks. And I'm just going around, right? Just mashing it because there's no challenge. I was bored. I was like, I paid $20 for this. Needless to say, I probably will not finish it and probably will not play it ever again. It will just sit there and collect dust, and I'm sure all the fans will people are going to start commenting, oh, you don't know a good game when you see it.
Wow, no, I'm good.
You know, like
I would appreciate
a different
this
series,
kind of
but
Yeah.
for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, there's been an influx of people who were mad that we didn't like the game. Just for example.
yeah.
For example.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
if the game actually worked.
Yeah.
And this game is just like, you know, it's not
It's not great, but it's not bad, but it's not.
it's functional.
Yeah, there you go. That's the perfect word. It's functional. Hooray for mediocrity.
And, you know, you just have to own a Japanese PS2, which for most people costs at least $200 to get. And
Or
the game,
30 for me.
Well, if you have the swap disc, and then 20.
Or
the
if you get
game
lucky, you get it for 60.
that doesn't play. But no, actually, I'm wrong. This is a purple disc, by the way. This is a purple disc, and it works. So the other one for I don't even remember how it works. I don't know why that didn't work.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
The demo, the one for the red.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna try.
We tried that on mine.
Yeah, it worked on yours. It didn't. That's why the part is for that recording.
That's right.
And then this is like a redhead Cruella de Vil. That's kind of what I was thinking when it happened.
Oh, yeah, look at that. You dick.
Give
Like,
me,
right off the bat.
give me back my space Dalmatians. This is going long because I just kept putting. I wanted people to see different levels, and then there's an end boss which.
Well, that was really bad. You get knocked down. Hover back up.
Does Linkin Park play at this end boss?
Good. Although that's pretty cool hairstyle right there. And then this is actually good for Marco. This is very much up Marco's alley right here.
Does it look like
A
Luigi?
loading screen?
No, well, maybe. No, I'm actually
Because you don't have as much RAM as him, yeah.
Ooh. Wow. Actually, I was.
What a dick.
It's a. She has a Super Sentai moment, and she
No! Stop! Now! I don't want to watch
she
it.
makes herself grow. Yeah, I actually, this is one load time I forgot to edit out.
Does she throw an overly decorated magnifying glass at the earth?
No, unfortunately not.
No, Rita Repulsa? No.
Look at all the characters that I can play as. Every mission actually limits you to which ones you can use. And you select 3. You select the first one you're going to use initially, and then 2 others.
Oh wow! So
That
this,
one allows you to-
there we
this
go.
story might actually make sense because they usually do that to kind of keep a bit of.
Marco's.
Oh.
Sure, it's just not going Super Saiyan.
Let's see. KO Ken.
Yeah.
It was red.
Mystic?
No.
Why does it look like a giant ant with like missing legs.
I actually think
It has
that was the
wings.
point. And then all I did right here is you'll see me. I'm playing wing. And
It is saying Eva.
I'm just keep firing my gun. Don't even bother. And it doesn't really change position or anything. You just fire it from here.
And so it's like,
Look at the fucking creepy little girl.
Wow.
Toughest boss battle of all time.
wow, this looks like Crystal Chronicles.
Plop, 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 plop.
Tell me if I'm wrong when we did that boss fight.
Plop,
It was
plop,
almost
plop.
the same fucking thing.
Look at and my AI characters. They're like walking towards me, even though they can't go any further. I'm just sitting there firing my little guns. Man, I need a special. And
I like
see
how-
the health bar
Dang.
going. Yeah.
I like how in every game he has the same animation, same attack.
Well, he has the same personality too, which is none.
No, he was also suicidal. So
Which
well,
is-
they all
which
were,
is none.
except was it
Duo.
not du- no.
They
No, Duo
all-
had one
They're
moment.
all.
No, I'm trying to think. Katra.
He was suicidal.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
when-
he blew up his Gundam once. Yeah.
Well, no. Besides that, when I forget who they killed, but when he gets Wing
Oh,
Gundam,
oh, that's right. He gets in the Wing Zero. Yep.
yeah.
That's right.
That's what didn't he lose it?
God, I keep yeah. Hero takes it from
And then
him.
the dub, he's like going through puberty. His voice is cracking and shit. I remember that. I was really bothered by that.
I actually haven't seen the. I haven't seen the Japanese.
No, I remember the English dub. He's like,
What
crying.
version did you see? I
Where
haven't
he
seen
blows
it.
up when he blows up the colony and he's like crying.
Oh. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Now I know what you're talking about.
I just remember like, man, this is annoying.
No, you always was annoying.
Well, he was my
They
least
should
favorite
have
of all of
changed
them.
him for his servant.
Yeah. Oh,
Fucking Wolverine-looking guy.
you mean Mike?
Well,
Hey,
Mike, if
wait
he
a minute, he could have fit the bill.
Shut up,
He has it here, and that's what counts. Marco doesn't.
Marco. I'll trade you.
No, I'm okay. I'm cool.
You can have all the facial hair you want.
I'm cool.
In this one, I'm playing as
Dude, that's not far off. That's just like delaying.
Yeah, that's still more.
in this level. I'm playing as the RX-7, which is a severe downgrade from Wing. He is very. Even though those look powerful, they're not. Wing, actually. This is a mission directly after the other one.
Yo, in the original series, the thing that made that one like real special was what it combined with the other, with the G armor, which was a plane.
Yeah, wasn't that Freedom Base
No.
or something?
No. Oh no, white base.
White Base.
But no,
No, it's Freedom. Whatever.
no.
As you can tell, I'm big on the lore.
Well, no, because it's called white base, but it's also called the Trojan Horse.
I remember that name.
No, well, that's why in the original series it was called both because what was it in Siege?
The mobile
Archangel.
armor? Oh, the Archangel. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's another one that looks exactly like it in another series too.
Isn't it right after the one where the blue-haired dude? It was like directly after because he mentions this.
There, dude. The other one that was Zeta.
Yeah, Zeta. Yeah, Zeta.
Gundam Zeta. Oh yeah. Well, they.
Zeta was like right after.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a confession, bare confession. I enjoy Toonami edits of Gundam footage more than the actual scene. Like when they cut to the moments, like, oh man, just keep doing that for like an hour, and it'll be pretty good. If we can get rid of all this exposition about, you know, I'm a kid, oh, I don't want to be a soldier, and then he gets in and then he kills everyone, and then he has a self-reflection.
I want to fly to space. Let's fly to space. And then they're up in space. Just like, oh man, that would have been a good episode.
Does it would have been. Toonami, you know what to do. Just cut
Well,
everything.
Toonami-
And the original music too. Make sure you have that weird like
Synth.
Matrix backtrack going on. Just loop it for an hour, and I'll be fine with that. And just random explosions and people yelling for no apparent reason.
Well,
and then there's the one self-reflective moment where it's hit really well. And then it goes back.
And then it's 2 filler episodes just to pad it out.
I don't know what this is, but I immediately thought of you, Marco.
Yeah, like I said, I
Shakes
Yeah.
fist. Shakes fist.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
What?
there wasn't enough
It's
been shaking.
It's the longest intro.
I don't
know. The world is blowing up around him. I gotta shake some more. Don't you know I'm here?
I don't know how, but I want that to be Marco's ringtone. I know it's video, but still.
Oh, video tone. Yeah. Well, they have something like that.
I just want Marco to start.
Yeah. So you look at your phone.
It's like, Marco, why are you
shake fist?
Shake fist. He's wearing like a hockey uniform kind of thing going on there. And he's also giant, and he has a yo-yo actually. I like
I wonder if it's the X-Brain or the
Firestorm.
What do you think, Bobby?
You're the
Your
expert
diagnoses, sir.
That?
No, the yo-yo. What yo-yo is it?
Duncan. It's original. Because not enough flamboyance.
Wow.
He's got the worst special. I have to.
What level is that on the Ginyu squad, Marco?
Marky.
Hey, we got another name for you.
Jeez. We have to have a dictionary of Marco's nicknames.
Gengar?
He's already. That sword is overpowered, by the way. Just got this huge swing arc. Just like, I'm gonna knock
looking at the same way.
everything down.
No.
So would I tell you to buy this? Not unless you're gonna do commentary for it, because playing the game is pretty fucking boring. I'm not gonna lie. Except for these really flamboyant moments. That is exactly why I thought of you. The entire time I used him, I'm like, man, that's Marco right there. And now he wants it.
I do want it. I need that in my life.
But it's not. It doesn't look like a cicada, so I wasn't completely sure.
Wow. Wow.
This one's actually the special is actually pretty good.
He looks like a merger of two.
I kind of thought it looked like, I know it's dating the video again, but Gundam Breaker, like someone just took two halves of something and stuck them together.
The arms and all the limbs look like they're different from the actual body.
I don't know. I just kind of stuck with the RX-7 in this one because it was better than the other ones. And not really much more to say. I mean, there's not a lot of detail, and unfortunately, there's not a lot out there in the way of documentation, and not that I can read anyway.
Emerald.
Even with Google Translate on Chrome. So it's one of those ones where you have to be a big fan.
Are you switching between mobile suits while playing?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I just noticed that.
Yeah,
okay.
you point at the it's crappy. You have to point at the one you want, and then you hit the switch, and then it changes the music.
Okay, but it has to be one that's on screen already.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't change on the fly.
And like I said, you saw some of those load screens. It only gives you certain ones.
Yeah.
Which is
well, like I said, a lot of these crossovers keep the storylines somewhat continuous. They do have to kind of limit you to that. Yeah. As far as the story goes,
there is no story as far as I'm concerned.
Oh gosh darn it.
They all made up
since there was 4 mobile suits on the screen, I was like, multi-tap. But it's only one, too.
Only 2. Early. I don't even think
multi-tap
was out.
Multi-tap,
yeah.
Alright, well, this was an original series region locked for Real Robot Regiment.
In
What's
Spanish,
a regiment?
Original. Yeah.
How do you say the other three?
Just don't start with the OG stuff.
It's OG, yo.
Regimento de Super Robot. That is the official title in Spanish.
Please subscribe and let us know what you think. Original series!
Hey, that guy looked like Mega Man.
No, that was, what's his name?
I know who it was.
Yeah, I know who it was.